Okay, we're back, and I'm now going to wire up the 4 sensors and the LCD panel, and I'm also going to add, I just want to add a little power LED up here. I just think that'd be kind of cool. Probably a little green LED. Okay, so first things first, this LCD, serial LCD, it's using I2C, and let me look it up real quick, but I believe the I2C on nano, I2C uses internet, let's go. Okay, pin 4 is SDA, pin 5 is SCL. So I'm going to be using these Dupont cables. I don't even know why they call them Dupont cables, but they're male on one end, female on the other. So this, let's see, pin 4 is SDA. I think I'm actually supposed to use a resistor or something. I'm not going to. Not in the mood. If it doesn't work, then I'll go back and redo it. Let's see, SDA 4. Oh, 4 SDA, that's actually analog 4. And analog 4 is on pin 13. I can hardly read these numbers over here. I almost want to jump them over to the other side of the board. So my last pin, 15. Okay. Oh, wow, this isn't quite long enough. It is, but geez, it's close. It'll make it. Okay, so then SCL is on analog pin 5, which is pin 14. Yeah, that's long enough, just barely. Okay, then all we have left to do is the power and ground connections. 2 more Dupont connectors. Okay, we got a VCC right here. And ground right here. Alright, so we're all set with these. And I'm going to make a little log right here. So A4, A5, A4 is going to SDA of LCD, A5 is going to SCL of LCD. I'll keep track of those. Now, also going to be keeping track of my ultrasonic sensors. Basically going to have I'm going to label them ultrasonic A, B for the 2 fronts, and then L for the one on the left and R for the one on the right. A, be left, right. Okay, and the ultrasonic sensors pretty simple to put in, and I still need to actually attach these because my glue didn't work out as I expected it to. I'm thinking about trying Velcro, but actually I don't think I have a choice. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. This Velcro sucks though. I have some industrial strength Velcro somewhere. Here it is. This stuff is really strong. Let's see how well this works. I'm not planning on taking this stuff off. So probably should have went ahead and made it a little bigger. Oh well, next time. I find that this Velcro is actually so strong that whenever you try and pull it up, what you end up doing is just the adhesive isn't strong enough. So you end up, instead of detaching the Velcro, you end up pulling the adhesive off, which that's cool. Okay, well actually I think that's going to work pretty damn good. Yeah, it's a nice fit. I think, you know, another thing you could do is get some really good double-sided tape, and that would work fine too. Oh, and I'm going to have to look. Oh, it's on the front. You can see, I'll show it to you guys. If we get a focus here. Yeah, VCC, Trig, Echo, and ground. Okay, and the VCC and ground are self-explanatory. Echo and Trig and Echo are each going to require one Arduino pin. Not sure how long I need these jumpers to be. Let's see. Got a bunch of long ones here. Alright. And I'm just going to start hooking these up to digital pins. Since analog pins can really be used for anything, I'm going to save those for, analog pins can be used for analog or digital, so I'm going to save those for last. Alright, so we're going to just start, I'm also going to reserve D0 and D1 until I absolutely have to do it. And the order I'm going to be connecting these in is the same order it shows up on the sensor itself. So I'm going to do the Trig. These are too long, really. Let's see. Some medium length. Or maybe shorts. The shorts are too short. I do not have a ton of medium jumpers. I'm going to pause while I separate my jumpers out. Okay, I'm just going to have to use what I got here. And let's see. I'm going to go Trig. This is going to be left. So Trig. It's right here. I'm going to go Trig to digital 2. Which is pin number 3. Okay. Trig. Okay, and then we're going to go to get a pin. digital 3, which is pin 4 on the breadboard. Okay, so it's going to be D3 for echo. Alright. Then I'm going to go ahead and just attach the Velcro. I'm not going to, well, shit, this is so long already. What's another few minutes, huh? Let's see. Start cutting these up. I just bought this Velcro at Walmart. Got a pretty good bit of it for like, I don't remember, it might have been $6. But it's good for all kind of stuff. Like, I used to use it to hold a external hard drive to my laptop. Stupid stuff like that. Two, three. This adhesive on here is pretty good too. It's definitely a step up from their regular consumer grade stuff, which that stuff's good too. Actually, that stuff might be better for this application, especially like if I was going to be taking something on and off a lot. I think I might go ahead and just use the consumer grade stuff. Or for sure do something to augment this adhesive. I believe Velcro is one of the things that came about from our space program. I'm not sure though. Just making a fascinating video watching me try and peel this stuff off of here, and then I end up using the bottom of the tops. I'll use the tops, right? I think. I hope. That's where I'm putting them. That's where they fit best anyway. This is a pain in the ass to get off here. I'd rather them on the top anyway. Yeah, that's where they go. I want them on the top anyway because it's easier to get to the pins here. So far, I'm pretty happy with how this Velcro is holding these suckers on here. It's working out pretty good, I think. It is going to be interesting whenever I start programming these things, because I've never had more than one on a project before. So can't wait to see how this turns out. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and finish hooking up all my Trig and Echo pins. Okay, so moving on to A. I've got to keep real close So Trig is on the left here. I gotta keep a real close eye on where I hook everything up because I'm gonna have to remember it later. D2, okay, now this is gonna go to digital pin 4, which is pin 5 on the motherboard. This Trig of A is D4 Trig. Okay. Then double check this. Yeah, it's a loose connector. Echo. Echo goes to D5 for A. Now, Trig of B goes to D6. Trig. And D7 will go to the echo will go to D7. Ah, shit, I just pulled something out. Yeah. 7 echo. Been working so hard, enjoying a little rum and coke right now. Okay. Now we're going to be doing Trig on the right. So we'll go to D7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Okay, the last two I hooked up. Let's see, D5. Okay, I did not do this right. Shit. Okay. Shit, I got this screwed up already. I'm already into my analog pins. Okay. Okay, that first one is going to D2 and D3. That's correct. Okay, and then the next one is going to D4 and D5. That's correct. But then 7 and 8 are actually D12 and D13. And not D6 and D7. Okay. Alright, D12. That would have been a bitch to troubleshoot that if I didn't catch it. Alright. So now I'm looking at, I guess I'll go ahead and use D0 and D1. Because like I said, I'm not going to be using the serial interface with this thing. Okay, so D1, D0 is on 2. This is a short one. I'm going to use a short jumper. 0 on 2. This is also going to be a little tight. It might end up getting pulled out too. Okay, Trig. Shit, that's not as short as I thought. So Trig. The inside pin. Okay. I can tell this is going to get pulled out. And echo is the outer inner pin. Going to here. This is a friggin' mess. But it's kind of a cool looking mess. So now I've got to take all these friggin' sensors to power and ground. In this case, VCC is on the outside. Okay. Ground is here. I have no idea what kind of current these things draw. I don't think it's too high, and they're not going to be on at the same time. I'm going to alternate them. Although they could be, or approximately the same time. Let's see, ground. And VCC. Okay. It's going pretty smooth. Okay. Ground. It's funny, you don't think of, you don't realize, at least I didn't, how much wiring actually happens whenever you get into this many components. Can you imagine what it would be like to have completely wired up Mega 2560? That would be nuts. That would be incredible. It would be incredibly cool too. I'm going to do it sometime. But I wonder if it could. I wonder if it could actually provide that much power. If it could source that much power. Let me see. This is ground. Yeah, this is a nice mess. And there again, this would be a cool. This would be a good place to custom design a board, and then cool little connectors that just kind of snap in like a, this is power. Okay, now I'm thinking we're all good here. Now there's one more thing I wanted to do. Shoot this. Ugh. It's scary opening and closing this thing. Okay, one more thing I want to do. Let me go grab an LED for power. I'll be right back. Okay, look what I found. If you've ever seen Clusterbot before, this is his old LED. So it's a nice big one. Let me use this, and this is a 56 ohm resistor, which that's a lot of power, but this is a big LED. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. And I just tied in some of those Dupont connectors. So I'll go ahead and cut my LED down a little bit. It's not going far. One thing I have noticed, so I'll put it on the positive side, it doesn't matter, is that with the cheap LEDs, they have these really thin leads on them that don't breadboard near as well as the more expensive LEDs. I don't know if that's like more expensive LEDs or like the higher wattage LEDs. I haven't really paid close enough attention. Okay, so it's going to the +5. Alright, and I think a good old screwdriver punch will work fine here. I'm going to try a little dab of the Gorilla Glue in here. I don't need this twist tie. That one went going across the room. Nice, nice. Got a little dab of Gorilla Glue, not much. Ooh. Alright. I don't know how that thing is biased, so I'll try it one way and then t'other. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Oh, look, the LCD is on. We're driving around. Light is lit. I'm digging it. Okay. So I better do a little strain relief on that. I'm going to cheat. Just going to wrap around these cables that are already wrapped. That's what I used to do when I worked for the phone company. Making a wire run somewhere. I shouldn't have glued this already. I should have waited till I was done and put something heavy on it overnight. Probably have to do that. Okie dokie. I think we are good to go for this part. There will be more to come, you can bet on that. It's going to look like crap if it's just sitting. This is real nice and tight on there. Shit. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back real quick for one more little thing. Actually used some tape to hold down that big LED while the glue is set. So the next video we will be programming this thing up for the first time. So come back and watch. Bye bye.